The second is the Giardino degli Aranci, the Garden of Oranges on the Aventine Hill, a terraced garden overlooking a sweeping panorama of Rome, with the orange trees framing the view and the golden dome of St. Peter's sitting perfectly in the center of the sightline. Both are free. Both are genuinely extraordinary. And both, in the late afternoon when the Italian sun is turning everything amber and the street musicians who gather at these viewpoints are playing, deliver an experience that genuinely no amount of money can meaningfully improve. You are watching the sun go down over Rome, over the city that ruled the Western world for 5 centuries, for free, with live music. This is why Rome is one of the great travel destinations on Earth. Now it is evening, and in Rome that means it is finally time for dinner, because dinner in Italy operates on a schedule that takes some adjustment for visitors from most other parts of the world. Italians do not eat dinner at 6 or 7. They eat at 8, 9, sometimes 10. The restaurants before 8 are either empty or they are tourist traps that have adapted their hours to serve visitors rather than locals. Wait, eat when Rome eats. And when you do eat, the neighborhood you go to matters as much as the restaurant you choose. Avoid the areas immediately surrounding the major tourist monuments. The restaurants near the Pantheon, near the Trevi Fountain, near the Colosseum. These establishments have premium locations and they charge accordingly, often for food that is significantly below the standard of what you will find 2 neighborhoods away. Instead, go to Testaccio, which is one of Rome's most authentic working-class neighborhoods and is considered by many Romans to be the true culinary heart of the city. Or go to the back streets of Monte, the neighborhood between the Colosseum and the Esquilino Hill, which has excellent traditional trattorias in a setting that feels genuinely Roman rather than staged for tourism. Look for a family-run trattoria or osteria, small, usually with handwritten menus, often with checked tablecloths and a counter near the front where the owner manages everything personally. These are the restaurants where Romans actually eat, where the recipes have been the same for generations, and where the quality of the cooking is a source of genuine family and neighborhood pride. When you sit down, the first drinks decision is crucial. Do not order branded wine from the wine list. Ask for the Vino della Casa, the house wine. In Rome's traditional trattorias, the house wine is typically sourced from vineyards in the Castelli Romani hills just south of the city, poured from a ceramic carafe, and it is genuinely excellent in the specific and deeply satisfying way that simple regional Italian wine is excellent when you are drinking it in the city it belongs to. The house wine costs a fraction of a bottled wine from the list, and in most traditional trattorias, it is better suited to the food you are eating. For the food itself, Rome has 4 legendary pasta dishes that define the cuisine of this city: carbonara, egg yolk, guanciale, which is cured pork cheek, and pecorino cheese, with no cream involved despite what restaurants outside Italy will try to tell you. Cacio e pepe, pecorino cheese and black pepper, 2 ingredients, executed with a technical precision that makes it one of the most difficult simple dishes in cooking. Amatriciana, tomato, guanciale, and pecorino. And gricia, guanciale and pecorino without the tomato. Order any one of these from a proper Roman trattoria, and you will understand immediately why Roman pasta has the reputation it does. The cacio e pepe done well. Pasta coated in a sauce that is simultaneously creamy and sharp and intensely flavored, achieved through technique rather than any dairy addition, is one of the great pasta experiences available anywhere in Italy. Pair it with a starter of carciofo alla romana, a whole artichoke braised with olive oil, garlic, and fresh herbs until it is tender throughout and deeply flavored. The artichoke is one of Rome's signature vegetables, and this preparation is one of the great simple dishes of Roman cooking. With the house wine, the artichoke starter, a pasta main, and the light service charge that a proper local trattoria applies, your full sit-down dinner at a genuine Roman restaurant in a residential neighborhood comes to $26. For 2 courses and a carafe of wine. In Rome. And then there is gelato. This is not optional. There is no version of a day in Rome that ends without gelato, and I will not be entertaining arguments on this point. Find a proper gelateria, and you can identify a proper one because the gelato is stored in covered metal containers rather than piled in tall mounds designed to look impressive, and order a double scoop. Pistachio and dark chocolate is the combination that Rome does better than anywhere else on Earth. The pistachio gelato in a good Roman gelateria is made from real Sicilian pistachios and tastes like a concentrated, frozen, impossibly good version of the nut itself. The dark chocolate is intense and bittersweet and perfect against it. A generous double scoop costs $4.40. And when the person behind the counter asks if you want panna, fresh whipped cream, on top, you say yes. Always say yes. It is almost always included in the price, and it makes an already perfect thing slightly more perfect. So let us count the full day. $6.60 for transport, $3.50 for breakfast, $11.50 for the street food lunch of Suppli, Pizza al Taglio, and Trapezzino, $26 for the full sit-down trattoria dinner, $4.40 for gelato, everything else, the Trevi Fountain, the Pantheon Piazza, the Spanish Steps, the Pincio Hill sunset with live music, the Nasoni water, every ancient monument you walked past all day, completely free. The total is $52 out of our $100 budget. We have $48 remaining. We ate an Italian breakfast at a bar counter, had a street food lunch in Trastevere, watched the Roman sunset from a hilltop with a view that would cost serious money to reproduce anywhere else, sat down for a proper two-course dinner with house wine in a neighborhood trattoria, and finished with artisanal gelato with whipped cream. We did not compromise once. We ate extremely well. And we have nearly half our budget left over, which you can put directly toward a skip-the-line ticket to the Roman Forum tomorrow morning. Traveling smart in Rome does not mean experiencing less of Rome. It means experiencing the real Rome instead of the tourist version of Rome, which happens to cost significantly less and deliver significantly more. That is the whole lesson of this video in a single sentence. If this blueprint helped you plan your Rome trip or showed you that $100 in the right hands goes an extraordinary distance in this city, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more guides exactly like this one. Drop a comment below and settle the most important question in Italian cuisine. Are you ordering carbonara first or cacio e pepe? I genuinely want to know, and I read every single comment. Until next time, travel safe, eat like an emperor, and I will see you on the next adventure. Ciao.